Hey, there we are.
Good afternoon, or wherever you live.
Wherever you are.
Welcome to a Streamisho.
Welcome to the Streamisho, yeah.
My name is Robin,
And my name is Davey.
and we have Koen here
Hello.
behind the wheels of misfortune, and obviously the rigged Raffle site wheel, which not a wheel, it's just a list of people who win. And
Tell me more about the raffle.
tell you more about the Raffle. Well, let's first tease what today's going to be about, because we have a lot of news. We have a lot of news about the new update. We have a lot of news about reveals, which is news. And we have community content to show off from the current beta.
Yeah, which is cool.
And moving on to the Raffle, because in the bottom left corner of your screen, and I'm the only person who actually gets it right where it is, there is a counter going down for 15 minutes, and every 15 minutes we raffle 5 keys for the game. Yeah, that's the one. We raffle 5 keys for the game and a Roboscoop key. And a Roboscoop key is a super exclusive skin for Scoop, which you can only win either here at the Streamisho or if you meet us in person at events.
Yes.
And you can participate in the raffle by just chatting in chat. Just write a single line every 15 minutes and you'll be in a raffle. And Koen's doing the raffling, and he'll wave when we're late for a raffle site. So blame him if it goes wrong. So
Wow, we're always so kind for you when you do the raffles, and now Koen is behind the wheel. And
yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've been here on the couch. Usually I'm doing raffling. I should be a bit nicer.
Welcome to the couch.
Thank you. Koen is nice. Koen is going to do a splendid raffle later on. So let's move on.
So, Rolamo Games today, as you've maybe seen on Twitter, is 10 years old now.
10 years.
10 years.
Where were you 10 years ago?
In school.
So was I. 10 years ago, 7 of our team members started out Rolamo Games while they were finishing up their studies in game design and game art and that sort of thing. And 10 years later, they're still here, and we're all here as well. And we're still making cool games. And actually, Awesome Mods have been part of this for about 8 years in total, I think.
Yeah.
So that's been a while.
It's been going for a long time.
And there's a lots more cool content coming in the next 10 years. So stay tuned.
Already spoiling for the next 10 years, Robert.
Yeah, sorry. I can't help it. If I'm finally on the couch, I'm going to spoil stuff. But seriously, though, thanks for all the support you've given us over the last couple of years. And maybe even before that, if you were part of our community during times of Sword and Soldiers, for example. And I hope you'll stay with us for a long, long time, because it's pretty cool to have a cool community like we do.
Yeah, definitely.
Moving on to some smaller news. As you also may have noticed, we pushed out a small server-side update earlier this week. That should help. That should, moving forward, prevent teams from matching against one another if they've just played against each other before.
Yeah.
So if you're real high league, you tend to keep facing off against the same people over and over again, and that should no longer happen quite as often. It might still happen, just a lot less.
A lot less. Yeah. I've seen people tell me about that they face the same people all the time, and it gets a bit repetitive for them.
Mm-hmm.
So we've taken some countermeasures through tweaking the matchmaker a bit.
Yeah.
And I hope it has some results.
Yeah. Don't tell us it doesn't work if you run into people twice. It should just happen less.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it that's a good improvement for people who are dealing with this. And there's also been another update, but for the beta this time, and that actually added a lot of cool new features to the level editor, like
AI support, custom textures,
and
being
able to submit your own custom game options.
Oh, the custom game options. Oh,
yeah.
I keep forgetting. It's presets seem such like an obvious thing, but it's so big because I know for my map, I had a lot of restrictions, and I had to just put them in the description, and had to count on people to follow them. But now you can just add your presets to the map, and it just does it automatically for you.
Nice.
But I was more hyped for the AI and the textures, so.
That's true. Yeah. So you should be able to upload your own textures with your mod now, which allowed you to do even more crazy stuff and make even more awesome maps. And basically go nuts.
Yeah, especially AI. You can do a lot of stuff with the behavior editor. Make things react to certain things, like certain areas in the level, and you can do some really crazy stuff with it. Like make like cutscenes even.
Nice.
That kind of stuff. If you're really into it, there are ways to do it. So it's gonna be cool to see what people can do with it.
Nice.
You can try that now in the beta.
And you can try it now in the beta, but you can also try it when it goes live in update 3.5 Unleash Your Power next week, because the next update, Awesome 3.5, is launching on March 8th, which is exactly 1 week from now. Everything you've done in the beta, in the level editor, will carry over into the live game when this happens. So that means I think we're up at over 70, probably 75 creations right now.
I think so as well.
And all of those will just work immediately when the beta switches into the live game, basically.
Yeah, it's compatible. So that's good. So all your work doesn't get lost. That's good to know.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how the community at large is going to respond to that, because so far, the beta audience isn't nearly as big as the audience for the live game. And it's simply going to be a lot more accessible for everyone. So thanks to everyone who already made content, and I can't wait to hear what everyone thinks about it.
Oh, it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah. What's also, aside from the level editor, Deadlift is going to be in update 3.5.
Yeah, Deadlift, the new character. He's
Yeah.
a large bull character that can hit quite hard.
Yeah.
And he's been in the beta. You can play him right now. I've been tweaking him a lot thanks to your feedback. I hope his balance is good for the live game, but we'll see.
We'll see.
In the past, we've seen some difficulties with new characters, but we've adjusted that accordingly. So if something goes wrong, we will do that as well. But I'm expecting this guy to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Right now.
Is he gonna mess up the meta? Is he gonna change the game?
Well, sustain is already pretty good right now, and this guy is a tank, so I think he's gonna fit in right. He's gonna be played similar to Scoop, I think, for a lot of players. So if you're familiar with that kind of character, you might want to check this guy out as well.
Nice. And as many of you already noticed, Koen just pulled one of our surprises, because Deadlift is going to be included in the base game. That means every player who owns the base game for Awesomenauts will have access to Deadlift when he goes live on Wednesday.
Yeah, he's no DLC, he's a free character.
Yeah. That means that I think it's already the 29th character, if I remember correctly. Which, if my math serves me well, he's the 20th free character, the 20th character included in the base game.
8, 5, 9. Yeah, 20th, yeah.
There you go. So yeah, I hope you'll like the new character, and I also hope you like his new theme song, because
yeah, we have some juicy stuff.
Juicy stuff, yeah. Like every other night, Deadlift has his own theme, and we're here to let you have a listen, because we're not posting it on our other channels until tomorrow. Koen, there you go. Want to do a countdown?
Oh yeah, sure. 3, 2, 1.
biceps and triceps in your overload. Only protein, no eat no woe. This knot is always in the fighting mode.
Uns.
Those gains, you hear it in the song.
Yeah. Makes you want to work out.
Definitely.
According to the chat, it wasn't too loud. We'll post it on YouTube tomorrow, and you can play it as loud as you want.
Exactly.
Work out, though. That's also good. So yeah, I think the Deadlift theme is something really special. Sonic Picnic did another great job on it. At least that's what I think.
I
And
think so as well.
it's
fits
once
really.
again something totally different than anything we've done before.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. The
Sounds-
killing spree is also pretty amazing, but we're not revealing that until later. Soonish, I think.
Holding off on that one.
Yeah, not today.
Not today.
So, we also have one more surprise for 3.5, which might not be a terrible surprise to some of you if you've been keeping up with our inability to keep leaks from happening. We're still learning, but update 3.5 includes a new skin for a fan favorite character. You want to do the honors?
Well,
I
it
think
appears
it-
on the screen.
No, not yet.
Oh, the character. Chucho, of course. If
Chucho.
you don't hear it from the music.
Chucho of the Bull. Yeah, and we're revealing Summertime Chucho,
Ah, right.
which may have leaked before on occasion, once or twice. And we're going to show it in game. So, Kun, can you hit the magic button?
I can.
That was
There you go.
what I was waiting for.
Yeah. So, here's Summertime Chucho taking some time off from his badass bounty hunting. Spending the day at the beach, rocking a water pistol, or maybe he's just undercover hunting a new target.
Yeah, leaving Ramona in the garage and going for a new sleek design. You'll see in game
Yeah.
in a second.
You know what sound his new bike makes?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do. Don't worry.
All right. I'm not gonna do it. I was hoping I could trap Dave into doing it, but here we go.
No.
No.
Just no.
It's bad.
It's amazing. It's
You
one
did
of the very best things. Then we can all watch how I
Oh, AI
fail.
404. Nice. Best map.
Sick.
Fan favorite map.
Fan favorite. There you go.
There he is.
He's rocking a dolphin.
Oh, it makes me laugh every time.
And this, I love this.
Oh my god. I haven't heard that before. That's great.
I think everyone loves this. But yeah.
Is the game audio good, Koen?
Turned up. I turned it up.
Okay, cool.
So Summertime Chucho spending a day at the beach with his inflatable gnaw thing, whatever it's called, and his dolphin bike, sunglasses,
dolphin.
inflatable dolphin, yeah.
And water guns, of course.
Pew pew.
There we go.
They still murder though, don't worry.
Definitely. Doesn't change the damage.
Am I gonna die?
Oh, just pick the health up.
Damn you, Yuri!
Good start.
Good start.
Yeah.
Off to a great start.
Underpowered skin.
Underpowered skin, yeah. Buff Chucho. I personally I really like this skin. It's a regular skin, so it doesn't have new voice lines as far as I know, but there are a lot of new sound effects to it, like the bike. And one of the very, very nice things about this is if you switch to the blue team, the bike is actually not a dolphin.
Oh, I haven't actually seen the blue one yet.
It's blue, and it's not a dolphin. Sorry, none of this was in the script.
Shut up. Shut up.
At least I can't do the sound for this one then.
I think you can. I think you really can. And you'd probably do a great job at it.
Go on, please.
Is it a shark? It's not a shark. It's not a blue whale either, but to be fair, that would have been nice. It's an orca!
Oh, there we go.
And it makes a different sound.
That's a different sound, that's cool.
Other than that, the red and blue versions are identical as far as I know. But they still murder.
That face.
Yeah, it's great. Personally, and that's actually not the only difference, because on the blue team, Chucho is also rocking a nice Nibs inflatable rather than a non-inflatable belt.
I see it.
Coming to a store near you soon. In fact, next Wednesday.
Is he shooting stars? Shooting
Yeah, it is. I kind of wondered the same.
There we go. Oh, and the sticky bomb is a bouncy
Oh,
ball.
nice.
Beach ball.
That's actually something that I haven't seen before. Let's have a closer look at that. Nice.
And you hear little bubbles. Pretty cool.
Nice. So, Kuhn is gesturing wildly at us,
Uh-oh.
and the chat's going crazy. So, I
It is
think
time.
it's that magical time of the year. Christmas came early.
It's time for Raffle time.
Raffle time.
yeah.
Kuhn picked 5 winners, of which one is going to win both the game and a copy. And one of those 5 is going to win the game and Roboscoop, and the 4 other winners all win
A copy of the game.
just a copy of the game.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You receive a key in the chat if you've won, and we have a nice list here. And the extraordinary winner of the Roboscoop skin and the game key is Genghis Clunk.
Of Genghis
Genghis
Clunk.
Clunk. Genghis Clunk. Right.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Genghis Clunk.
Another Roboscoop owner.
And that, yeah.
And then for the other winners, we have Vickery the Gamer. Yeah, Vickery the Gamer. Official Real, with double L. TM Cookie Monster. And Ubinauts.
Ubinauts, yeah. I think some of those people already have the game, but if you do, just give it to a friend, because, spread the love.
Yeah, spread the love.
And if you want a key, Kuhn will be sending out the keys shortly, and you can find it at twitch.tv/inbox. So you won't actually be getting a private message in chat, but rather a message server on Twitch that no one ever uses. But we do, because that way you never lose the key.
And if you just joined, the raffle timer will now restart. And to join the next raffle, just type something in chat and you will be automatically entered for the next one in 15 minutes.
Yeah, so in 15 minutes we're again raffling 5 copies of the game and a Roboscoop key.
Yes.
And if you've ever won a game key, you're still eligible for winning a Roboscoop, but not the other way around. Or if you ever won a Roboscoop key, you're not eligible for winning another.
Indeed.
So
to the next topic.
Yeah, moving on to some community news, especially for the competitive community. Last weekend, the playoffs for Osmot's Arena League took place, and they narrowed down the field from 10 teams to only 3. If I remember correctly, we have, or if the script's correct, we have Team Brunch and Team Little Boys in the winners semi-final, and Team Spade and his incredible team in the waiting for whoever loses that match in the losers final. And they'll be playing out the matches this weekend, if I'm correct, and the show for that is taking place next Monday at 8 p.m. Runamo time, which is in about 2.5 hours.
Yeah, 8 CET, usually 8 p.m. CET is
Yeah.
what we have here. So you can just calculate from that.
Yeah.
Check out the finals.
Yeah, we'll have the a link to the stream on our Twitter, so if you follow us there, you'll get a link automatically.
Usually the easiest way to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tune into that show, and also tune into a new show called the Esports Pro Tips Show, hosted by Rial, who probably just won a game key, and Xner. He learns fast. They're gonna host a show tomorrow discussing patch notes and changes to characters and that sort of stuff. If you're interested in getting into the competitive community, it's a great place to start because they'll help you up your game. And it starts at 4 p.m. our time, which would have been about an hour ago and a bit. And following that, at 6 p.m., there's going to be another episode of the Streamisho, in which they cast scrims from the competitive community. Sorry, Kuhn. And they cast some really great games, again, helping you improve your game, commentating it, and giving you some advice on how to get better or how those matches could have gone better. And again, it's a great watch.
Yeah, it's really good for getting into the competitive scene.
Yeah. And there's another tournament, one of the bigger ones, called the ALWB Galactic Warfare, which we revealed last week.
A big one.
Ooh, it's a big one. And one of the great things about this tournament is that there are 4 pre-drafted teams, which have actually been drafted by me and Davey and Kuhn and Jasper from the Runamo team. And they'll be facing off in a separate bracket against one another. And there will also be a public aspect to this team to this tournament that you can sign up for. And to talk a little bit more about it, we have Bets, the host of the tournament, on call. So we're putting on our magical headsets, seeing if this works.
My incredibly loud headset.
I'm sitting on my own cables, so there we go. Hello, Devin. Are you still with us?
Yes, I am.
Hey, welcome. Welcome back to the show.
Welcome.
Yeah, so as you guys were mentioning, we have the signups for the open competition open today. So Busy Lombot in chat will be posting a link in the chat if you want to sign up for that tournament. Be sure to head there. But we also have the main event to talk about today.
Yeah, but who can... is the open competition really open for everyone? Can everyone participate, even though
everybody, you just find 2 teammates and sign up. If you're, first of all, we do have the main event, which is taking 16 of the top players out of that sort of competition. So for people who are new, this is a perfect opportunity to join a tournament and play people more of your skill level. Also, the teams that are, there's still, of course, there's 100 or 250 League Ones, so there's still lots of good League Ones that will be playing in this tournament too. But the way we do these tournaments is try and match up the League Ones with the League One teams, the League Two with the League Two teams, and so on and so forth. So you'll get players of your skill set.
Nice.
And this is a double elimination bracket that starts, I guess sign-ups start today and they'll last until next Thursday.
And do the matches start the weekend after that?
Yes, on the Saturday.
Okay, nice.
You can find all the information in the rules on the website.
And that's ALWBCA, as it says behind us, right?
Yep.
Nice. So if you just grab 2 friends and sign up, and you'll be placed in a league that's appropriate for you. And so let's talk a little bit more about the special bracket for the 4 drafted teams, because we're quite excited about that.
Yeah, so the 4 teams, we have Robin as the manager for the Mine Collection, Kuhn as the manager for the Droid Army, Davey for the Intergalactic Police, and Jasper for the Killer Koalas.
That's right.
Yes.
So, yeah, as Robin mentioned, we did a draft before the stream, and we have we'd like to go over that real quick. But before that, there's just a few rules to remember, specifically for anybody that's interested in creating a fantasy team. The first round is designated to picking a team captain, and the last round is designated to picking a substitute. So there's going to be 4 rounds in total for 4 players. The substitute is just the title. It doesn't necessarily mean that they can only sub in, so keep that in mind when making your fantasy team. We also have a link in chat. Well, Busylim will be posting a link in chat whenever they hear me say this, that'll allow you to follow along with the draft. So I guess, are we ready to get right into it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
Kuhn's super hyped about this.
Yeah.
To be fair, we all are, because...
Kuhn is spamming in the chat. We need to moderate him.
Yeah. So
I heard that you guys were starting to get into fistfights over there.
pretty close, because you shared a list of 16 players with us that we were able to draft from, and I got to go first. So obviously I took the very best that I could get. But it was a pretty hotly debated draft, and I got angry a couple of times, and I think I swore at Kuhn.
Robin is so competitive. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm really competitive. But yeah, go ahead and tell him what we did.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, the Mine Collection, which was Robin's team, got the first pick. It goes in reverse order in the following rounds. So if you'd like to follow along, in the first round, first the Mine Collection selected Nikki. Second, the Droid Army selected Paulo. Third, the Intergalactic Police selected Edster. And fourth, the Killer Koala selected Yas123C.
So
those are the captains.
Yeah, and the team captains, they lead their team to victory, right?
Yes.
Well, mine does, obviously.
Okay, and then the second
We'll
round.
see.
So the next 2 rounds are just regular rounds, and this actually happened in reverse order. So the Killer Koalas had the 5th pick, and they picked Body Hunter. 6th, the Intergalactic Police picked Cannoli. 7th, the Droid Army picked Dave W. And 8th, the Mine Collection picked YOLO. And then we have the third round. 9th, the Mine Collection picked Trigger. 10th, the Droid Army picked Shiz. 11th, the Intergalactic Police picked Ubi. 12th, the Killer Koalas picked Yappy. And then the 4th round, which was the substitutes, again, that's just the title. They can still get the same amount of playtime as others. 13th, the Killer Koalas picked Mr. Manager. 14th, the Intergalactic Police picked Mr. Pillow. 15th, the Droid Army picked Rado. And the last pick, number 16, the Mine Collection picked Hala.
Yeah.
So there we have our
There we go.
There we go.
16 picks.
The die has been cast. This is gonna happen.
Oh, it's happening.
And to be fair to Holla, you've been last picked, but I love you, brother.
Join the Mind Collection.
Join the Mind Collection, yeah. The Mind Collection doesn't back down, so I took 4 incredibly offensive players. We don't need any defense. We're just going straight at this, and you'll all be Mind Collection by the end of this.
I should have had a police badge or a cap.
Yeah. So thanks, Evan. This is starting this weekend, right? The first fights for this are happening Saturday, I believe, and the first stream is on Sunday.
No, actually, it's going to be all on Sunday. We're doing a live stream.
Oh,
so
nice.
You won't know the results until we know the results. So it's going to be it's going to be hectic on our side, but I think it'll be more exciting for everybody involved in the tournament and watching.
That's amazing. What time does the stream start?
It's actually here on the Ronwell Games channel as well, and it starts at the regular times as the Streamisho, so 8 Pacific, 11 Eastern, and then 16 UK time and 17 EU time.
All right, perfect. Looking forward to it. Thanks.
Yeah, and we also have Slow Wolf and Devmon will be casting those matches.
Nice.
And
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
And it's definitely going to be a great show.
yeah, I'm
So,
looking forward to it.
Thank you. We'll probably be in touch over the next couple of weeks as the carnage unfolds.
Yes.
And again, as Basilim is posting in the chat, even if you've not been drafted to any of these 4 teams, be sure to sign up with your friends for the open competition, because that's great fun. You'll be drafted. You'll be put into a league with players of more or less your same skill level. So even if you've never been in a tournament before, it's a great time to start.
Yes, definitely.
All right.
Just go in.
So I have one more thing real quick.
Go ahead.
I mentioned the fantasy league. So if you're just a viewer and you don't like participating in the tournaments, you can also make a fantasy team. I just posted the link a few seconds ago. And basically you pick players from the main event who we just drafted today, and you make your sort of fantasy team, and you'll score points, and then whoever has the most points is victorious. And you can find all the information we talked about today on the website, alwb.ca for all your information on ALWB.
All right, perfect. I won't be creating a fantasy league because I created just the very best team that I'd ever won.
You already created your fantasy league.
This is my fantasy league.
Your dream league.
All right, hey, thanks again.
Yes, well done.
And we'll be in touch.
Sounds good.
Bye. Let's move on to what else is on the list. All right, so let's actually jump into the game. As with previous weeks, we've been showing off community content every show because players have been really creating some really amazing maps. Today, if time permits, we want to show off 2 of those. Specifically, Moonrush by Burkus Cat and Underground by Catchian F, if I pronounce that right. And if you want to play with us, boot up the beta, stalk the custom game screen, and hit refresh all the time.
I wonder if it's going to be the same team as last week. Because there's always a group that's ready.
There's always Holyost, Edster, Auto Refresher
Mr.
2.
Pillow, Schreider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to play? Because that'll be a little bit less pathetic.
You can do one and I can do one.
All right. Then it's going to be one very pathetic one. What happened to Kuhn?
Moving on.
Ooh. So I'll just set up a game. And we'll call it The Amazing Game. Because it's gonna be amazing.
Amazing.
There's
no custom preset yet for this one?
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right. There...
Private game.
That took him... Has this been set to private?
You set it to private.
I think I did. There's already people in it. That's quite amazing. Alright, let's play Moonrush. Let's just make it public.
They knew.
And join our amazing game. Trigger, switch teams. You're with me.
Not today.
You should be with
Not
me.
today. This is your time to convince him and just take him into the Mines collection. You have to beat him first.
That's not fair. I drafted you. All shall be one. Yes, that's right. Damn it. Oh wait, I can actually switch. Oh wait, no, we switched.
That's not how it works.
That's not how this works. Let's go. I just messed that up. I'll play. Oh, I can't play Summertime Chucho.
Nope.
What should I play? I'll play Scree. Alright, Kuhn is waving at us, which means it's Raffle site. He actually meant something else, but I can see it's Raffle site. Nice!
Now I see.
We actually have 5 winners, and Dave's gonna do the honors again.
So, the first winner, the extravagant winner of the Roboscoop key and the game is Wacka Banana.
Wacka Banana!
And in honor of Joost, to the Wacka Banana.
Wacka Banana.
Banana.
I'm so sorry, Kuhn.
We had to. Okay, great. So congratulations, Wacka Banana. You got the Roboscoop key and a game key. And the other 4 winners are Explosive Whale with a 3, Happy Cloud, Huge Hollow, and Banana Gun 15. Congratulations. Kun will send you your keys in chat or
Soonish.
through PM. So yeah, look forward to that. If you already own the game, share your key with your friends.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know what just happened, the raffle just happened, and it's raffle side, or how we call it. Every 15 minutes we raffle 5 game keys and 1 Roboscoop key, which is an exclusive skin. And to enter the raffle, just type something in chat. So for the next 15 minutes, you will be entered.
Let me just turn off chat before this turns into an amazing show. I just got killed by Trigger, which does prove that I drafted the right guy for the job.
Are you gonna test him?
I killed 2 guys, and Triggerfinger killed me. That means he's ready.
Okay, so we have the custom map Moonrush here, and there's like a hazard here, which is a stomper or piston. Gives you a warning after pressing the button, and then it goes down, killing everything in its path. Really cool concept.
Yeah, and it works really well. I mean, this has been created without the AI editor, without the.
This was
ability
in
to
beta
put-
1 even.
Yeah,
Yeah, so props.
and it's a really cool map because
Burger Scott. Yeah.
there's only 1 turret at the bottom lane, and the pistons add a really cool defensive mechanism, but it also allows you to trap opponents in the base, basically.
Yeah.
Because like the red players can't move through this area, so if you drop the hazard, they're basically trapped here.
Yeah, I find it interesting that Bergskat is the designer of this map. Added that hazard. It's a really cool idea. But I was testing it with him a while ago. It was already kind of hard to push the bottom turret because you get stuck here quite easily. You get ganked here quite easily. But it's working out. I think maybe the bottom turret has less health. So
Could be.
that would make sense. I think the top turret is the easiest to push as of this point.
Is that subtle advice?
Well,
For me to go to the top lane? I'll go.
Just follow what Trigger is doing. And he's going into a trap. Get him!
Nice.
Nice! Sick.
Yeah.
Who got the kill there, though? Get the level? Get the kill? Guess it's
Not sure.
Maybe it's a worm, so the worm got the kill, probably. It's a worm area. Show us your Scree skills. There's actually, if you want to get into Scree, there's actually a cool guide currently on Reddit for
Yeah.
using Scree Totem.
It's one by Roxy.
Yeah.
It's actually a 30-minute video on how to best use the Scree Totem. We'll probably be posting that on our channels later this week because it's pretty full up with all the news for today.
I'm kind of wondering if the beta buff is considered in that video.
What's the beta buff?
There is his first upgrade for his totem row, I think. It's the area around where you get increased damage, I believe. Yeah, you get increased damage when you're around the Scree totem. That was buffed to be, I think, larger. And it affects everything now, so not only knots. I'm not even sure, what was it even the damage area first?
Does it buff the turret?
No, it buffs knots. It buffs knots to do damage against everything now.
Oh,
So
nice.
usually, I think at least.
Caught that arrow real nice.
You have Woomy in your team. Koen, what's so funny, Koen?
Oh, Ruby. Yay, Ruby!
What?
I like Ruby.
Did you see that?
Everyone likes Woomy.
Did you see that?
I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Do it again.
I didn't. I don't
Just
think
again.
I don't think I saw it either.
Do it again.
I think we'll just pretend that didn't happen.
What happened though? I'm curious. Do I have to fix something?
No, trigger finger just flew at incredible speed through the entire level.
Is he gonna rig the match?
Is he gonna win
Robin?
the tournament?
Robin? I mean, I know you're the Mind Collection, but it doesn't allow cheats, okay? Yeah, it's probably something that has to do with the piston or something. I don't know how you got that speed then.
This is one of the ooh, that's not
Oh, don't get distracted.
good. It's currently one of the most subscribed maps on the workshop. It's like in the top 5, and I think it's one of the most solid maps that we've seen so far. We've seen some really cool
Surprisingly
creations.
balanced as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it has some really interesting mechanics to it. Like the really easy way to traverse between the lanes, even though they're quite far apart. The hide area in the center, which we haven't really shown off a lot. Why are those froggies here?
Huh? What?
I am not sure what that was. I killed Triggerfinger again.
Did a froggy spawn just now? That's interesting.
Damn it. Coon.
Thing is, a froggy entity spawns once it can't find the correct creep. So I wonder when that did happen. Please report, Robin. Send the replay.
I'll send you the logs. Ominous Galactron in the background.
Burkus Cat made this map, for those who are wondering. Just saw the question in chat.
Oh yeah, so this hide area in the center, it gives you a lot of room to actually just set up an ambush for your opponent, because there's a lot of solar and health in the center.
Oh, they almost got wrecked again.
Yeah, that was all planned.
I see a question of Koen, what I would improve to this map. Well, the main gimmick is the piston, I think. The main the piston and being able to gank people behind it. So I think the piston just needs to be very clear, and I think a lot of people don't really see what's going to happen. So this is pretty much my only criticism right now. And maybe make the turrets, the back turret, have a little bit less health behind the piston, because it's already very difficult to push.
Right,
But-
but if you do push the top turret,
Other-
that area opens up, so it's a lot easier to
Oh,
get in and out.
then you can push below, but
Yeah.
as you see, they didn't go for that. They
Mhm.
just ignored it.
Yeah. I lost more or less as expected, but it doesn't feel bad because I lost Trigger.
Yeah.
And it just proves once again I picked right.
Where's your competitive nature, Robin? Come on. No, I have to be the scrub.
Sorry for bumping the mic.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't really fit well, but I'm just gonna do it like this. GG.
Do it like this.
GG. These cables, though. This is gonna be fun.
It's fine. Don't worry.
It's fine.
Don't worry. Antennas.
Trigger can't be in my team, of course.
Mr. Pillow's on
Pillow
your
is in my
team.
team. Nice. These cables, jeez.
Ooh, that doesn't look good. I'll fix this.
It's private again. Please no.
Huh.
That's interesting, actually. Why does it set it to private again? I need to change the map. Oh, Trigger is already in my team. Never mind.
So now we're gonna show off another map called Underground by Castian F. and it's a really big map.
And
And it
some
has
interesting gimmicks.
it has some really interesting mechanics that are really surprising. Mr. Pillow's trying to switch teams.
He doesn't want to be in my team anymore. That short relation. Well,
So, are you good taking Deadlift?
I'm taking Deadlift. The mighty Deadlift.
Yeah, I
Can't get it out of my head already.
yeah.
I'm not that good at Deadlift, but I just want to play in the show.
Kuhn actually put some other questions for us to talk about. And one of those is we've seen some one lane maps on the workshop so far. And we originally had one in the game, AI Station 404, but eventually removed it because it gave us.
Oh, it's not
quite a
removed,
bunch-
it's not in the matchmaking.
Oh right, it's no longer in the matchmaking rotation, and it did give us some issues originally. But what do you think? Are one lane maps inherently hard to balance, or is?
Yeah, I think so. It's incredibly easy to in the early game to push once you have just a team wipe, and if you put it in the back, more further into the back, it's really easy to stall because you're close to the respawn. So just a one lane map is very difficult. You already see a lot of people complaining about Sirona stall. So imagine just having one lane. Oh god. Just gonna save this. It's difficult. There are ways if you can reduce, if you can make the front a bit more defensive, like adding a easy access from the base and make the back turret a little bit harder to access from the base.
Huh?
It might be a bit easier to balance. Oh,
Hey,
where the heck am I?
you're. This looks like a separate space station. One of the very cool things about this particular map is that it has two very unique mechanics.
Oh.
It
geez.
actually has three because, as you can see, the lights just turned off in the underground area, and I'm not exactly sure how or when that happens, or if it's just time-based or trigger-based. But when that happens, everything underground goes dark. Those lights all turn off, and everyone below ground also gets blinded. That means that you'll effectively be fighting in the dark. It's very hard to make it where your allies are. And it lasts maybe 10 seconds or something. But it can really, really throw a curveball at you. And I think that's really cool. And one of the other things is, right in front of the turrets, there's basically a force field, which is activated by a trigger in the respawn area that you saw a little earlier. And if you push a button, that'll actually shield your turrets for a couple of seconds, as you might have seen in some other MOBAs. That's a really cool mechanic that, if you activate it at the right time, can basically counter a push and save you the game. And the last special thing about this map is an orbital bombardment.
Oh, I thought. I was stunned. I think I was stunned. Darn.
There's an orbital bombardment that you can trigger, and it deals a lot of damage to everything in the top lane, so everything above ground. And that's also a really cool mechanic that deals with it either helps you push or it counters an opponent's push, and it's really well made. I mean, I
Lots
honestly,
going on, but I kind of like that. I kind of like that it's just
and it's a huge map.
chaos. A huge map.
Yeah.
I have a hard time knowing what's going on. But
And I think it's really cool that this map has been up for about a week, I think. And it's really something that we didn't expect people to make. Not in such a short time. You know, we were expecting people to make special maps, but having mechanics like these actually work was really a surprise for us. Kuhn's typing things for us.
This is a kind of a dead.
Ooh.
Wow, that's difficult. Oh god!
Oh, there you go.
And I'm blinded.
So the lights just turned off in the underground area, which means you'll be fighting like this for about, well, however long that was.
Well, does the blind instantly stop above ground? I think it does.
That'd make sense.
Yeah. It uses effect areas, the new feature from Beta 2. Really cool stuff. You can add your own blinds and slows and all kinds of CC to areas.
And that was added in Beta 2, and if this map gets updated, we might actually see it with new textures, because with the most recent update that came out on Monday, we added the ability to upload custom textures. So if you're so inclined, and if you like drawing stuff, you could make your own custom textures for Awesomenauts. For the terrain, it doesn't go for your characters, for instance. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what people actually be making. I know our colleague Raffle has put a lot of time into making the template, the randomly generated textures that you're seeing like on the blue objects. But you can also do the same thing and just texture it yourself. I like how this arm appears to be glowing in the hide area, when it's actually part of the hide area itself. Oh, and it's been Raffle's site. Sorry about that. We kind of missed it. So we have 5 more winners for 1 who wins a game key and a Roboscoop key, and 4 who win copies of the game. And the first winner, who wins both a copy of the game and a Roboscoop key, is Erlang Haskell, Erlang_Haskell. Congratulations with your very exclusive skin. You joined a very exclusive group of people who are all incredibly awesome. So wear it with pride. And the 4 other winners who all win a game key are Gregorin88, Fox Sonic, Zebra Pig, and Itasuke2, who I think was in our previous game. Congratulations to all of you. Kuhn will be sending out your keys within the next few minutes. You can get them at twitch.tv/inbox. And if you already have the game, just give it to a friend, because like most things, Awesomenauts is best enjoyed with friends. How's it going, Dave? Are you winning it?
I'm focusing.
It seems like there's someone in your base. There's someone at the door.
I'm not focusing enough. I don't have my sounds on.
Ooh. So did someone actually get you
No.
while blinded?
I'm still.
Oh wow! Nice.
They knew.
Damn. That was pretty awesome.
I was shielding and I was leaping. Didn't work.
Sorry, Blue Shift. You'll get a Roboscoop one day. If you didn't win, we'll have another raffle next week. We usually do 3 raffles every week. And next week, if you're just active in chat, you'll have another shot at winning. Too bad.
GG.
GG.
Should have had my headphones on, but to see if I had to defend.
I disabled it. Sorry.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Good game.
Good game. Well played.
Well played.
Now what? I think we have about 5 more minutes. Do you want to do a team deathmatch with these fine gentlemen or gentlewomen?
Sure. Whatever you say.
Play on Skull Station. Or the Sirona Express.
Oh yeah, Run Express, cool.
The Sirona Express is actually a map made by one of our colleagues. It's
The
at the bottom.
Sirona Express? Oh yeah, the Sirona Express.
And it's set on a train going way too fast, and it's being assaulted by worms, I guess.
Yeah, and don't go too high to the ceiling. That's my advice. Yeah, it seems okay.
Kuhn posted some questions for us. I noticed the noticeable area is different. Is that changeable or just a general change? I don't even know what the question is.
I don't know what the question is either.
If this has to do with the editor, I'm really sorry. I don't know too
I
much about
noticed
it.
the noticeable area is different. Is it changeable?
There may have been some changes in the last beta update. In generally, we shouldn't have lost any functionality. So you should still be able to do whatever you want to do, but it might work a little different with the recent update. We didn't remove any functionality as far as I know.
Please would you buy some destruction?
Jeez, the map is really zoomed in. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm. So again, this is a team deathmatch specific map made by one of our colleagues, in which you're on a train going through the Sorona Desert, and it's being assaulted by worms, which deal a lot of damage or knock you off of the train, like that. And seeing as the train's going really fast, if you fly too high or get knocked back, you'll
Shortcut.
also be thrown towards the back.
Oh no, Mr. Pillow knows the skills. He knows what to do. Oh.
Is Mr. Pillow exploiting this?
If you're Scoldier, you might be. Is Woomy just...
It's a clone.
Was the clone
Nice.
healed? Was the clone healed though? Because, oh,
This is amazing.
this is cool. Oh. Come here, teammates.
Sonic Bone Soldier just asked that we did a teaser on Facebook of a foot wearing a sandal. Was that shown during the stream? Yes, because we showed off Summertime Chucho a little earlier, which is a new skin coming out for Chucho next Wednesday. And it's basically Chucho dressed for a day at the beach. So he has flip-flops. And he also has an inflatable knob belt.
No!
Oh,
No!
that's really sad, Dave.
And...
Ooh.
Hostile takeover.
Oh, I felt that. Yes. Great.
Kudos. Nice.
We're...
Oh, wow. Nice.
Nope, not really.
Yeah, as Kun just mentioned in chat, if you missed any of the reveals that we've done so far,
Oh!
wow, nice!
Wow, can you even get to that health pack, or is that the jape? I wonder.
No, you can actually get it.
Okay.
We'll put up the VOD on YouTube a little after the show, probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. So you should be able to catch everything then. And otherwise, update 3.5 is going live next Wednesday, so even if you miss anything, it'll be live then. Congratulations!
Yes.
We won a match.
I want something.
Runaway Games wins another match on stream.
I'm the worst in my team.
That's okay.
Carries real hard.
Obviously, Trigger Finger's better.
Trigger is showing me how it's done. But he won't in the match. In the ALW.
We're coming up on the end of our show. Let's just take a few more questions. One of the things that Kuhn typed for us is that you're able to do crazy things with AIs or creeps in the editor. Can you tell us a little bit about this, Dave? What sort of magic stuff can you do by spawning creeps and making them do stuff?
Well, you might have seen already before that you can. There's a button area, and you can trigger different things like damage areas and the effect areas through that. And we usually trigger those with creeps, just spawning a creep, and the button is triggered, and then it does things in the map. But with the AI stuff, you can just put an AI file on your player, for example, and he can check things in the level. He can check your player's health and do things according to that. You can check if you have certain upgrades. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff. You can press buttons from the AI even, so you don't need those nasty creeps anymore. And in the AI, there's also timers, so if you want to do timed stuff, you can easily do that.
And this all came in the last beta update, right?
Yeah,
that we released
exactly.
on Monday. So The AI functionality that we added basically replaces the need to spawn creeps and have them press buttons,
Yeah.
and
So-
it allows you to do a lot
However,
more.
there is a 0.1 second delay with the AI.
All right.
So if you want to do something really precise, you might still need creeps. But
But hey, at least you
but with
you have
creeps,
the
is-
option.
if you have hosting migration with creeps, they disappear.
Right.
So it breaks your stuff. So that's why it's recommended to not use that method.
That's good to know. All right. Thanks for that. 2 more questions that came in. Can you repeat how to use one's own drawn textures in the... Kun just moved it. In the map creator. I'm not really sure how to actually do it. It should be on the... there should be some info in the patch notes listed on the beta form. And there's a lot of information that you can get in the Awesomauts wiki.
I can
Just
make
main-
a basic rundown if you want to.
That would be very nice.
There's just a texture folder in your map folder that you can access through the menus. So if your map you see open local folder, there should be a textures folder. And you can add your own textures in .dds files, which for example paint.net, the program can easily make, or Photoshop. And you can just put them in there, and then they will appear in the texture manager in game with a little mod symbol before it.
Oh, so that's easy enough.
Yeah.
You just make whatever you want to use as a texture, save it as a DDS file, put it in the folder, and then you can use it.
Yeah, and you can just search on mod, the word mod, and then your textures will always appear.
Nice. And if you just put it in the texture folder and you upload your mod to the workshop, that'll just...
Come with it.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool. I hope that answered your question. And otherwise, Dave's gonna write out exactly what he just said and probably put it on the wiki. There's a lot more info on the wiki if you need anything.
And if you want to contribute, please do, because writing tutorials is a lot of work. If the community can help with that, that's really appreciated.
Yeah, and especially now with the editor coming out next Wednesday, if you're writing guides or any sort of additional information, there's going to be a lot of players who actually have a lot of use for it. So, if possible, help other people learn how to use the tools, and we might just see even more awesome stuff. Because, again, I'm really surprised at the level of quality that we're seeing so far.
Yeah, it's only in the beta, so
it's only in the beta,
expecting
and
real
they've,
cool things.
as you mentioned earlier, they've made this without the AI functionality, without custom textures, and without the ability to upload custom game settings.
Presets, yeah.
Yeah. And I think that about covers it. The most important thing to know is that the update is launching next Wednesday. You can sign up for the ALWB Galactic Warfare Tournament right now. Info for that's on the forums. I think that's it.
New skin.
Yeah. The Summertime Chucho is finally launching next week. I think that leaked about half a year ago.
After 10 years,
Not
we still
sure
don't.
what happened. Yeah.
After 10 years, we still don't know how to prevent leaks.
Well, we've gotten a lot better at it, though.
Yeah.
We had some stuff leak pretty bad in the past. Kun just put it in a list for us. And there's also going to be posts on Steam or our website recapping all of this. And it looks like we covered it. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again next week as we celebrate the launch of 3.5. And for now, I guess we'll just wave goodbye.
Yeah. See you
Bye.
guys. Thanks for watching.